How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the first half of the holiday sale that runs through January 7th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of 2026, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $38.49, Monster Hunter Wilds is an epic action RPG where the force of nature runs wild and environments transform drastically, challenging you to hunt powerful monsters, craft weapons and armor, and uncover the connections between humans and the creatures of the Forbidden Lands. Explore dynamic regions with constantly shifting weather in periods of plenty, fallow, and inclemency, where monsters adapt, hunt in packs, and demand evolving strategies to survive, while forging bonds with hunting partners and expedition allies to aid your quest. With a rich narrative following the boy Nada and the guild's expedition into uncharted lands, every hunt is as strategic as it is exhilarating. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Triangle Strategy is a story-driven tactical RPG set in the war-torn land of Norzelia, where three rival nations clash over scarce resources like salt and iron. You'll command squads in deep, turn-based battles that emphasize positioning, elevation, terrain advantages, and coordinated follow-up attacks, while making difficult narrative choices guided by utility, morality, and liberty that shape branching story paths, party members, and endings through the scales of conviction system. With its striking HD 2D presentation and strong focus on player agency, consequence, and political intrigue, it delivers a thoughtful, replayable experience for fans of classic tactical RPGs. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $29.99, LEGO Party is a chaotic 4-player party game where you compete across wacky LEGO-themed challenge zones inspired by pirates, space, Ninjago, and more, all in pursuit of golden bricks across colorful boards packed with surprises. You'll battle through 60 fast-paced minigames that test reflexes, timing, and sabotage skills, using power-ups, traps, and environmental hazards like monsters and flying roast turkeys to outplay friends in both couch co-op and cross-platform online multiplayer. With multiple game modes, over 1 billion possible minifigure customizations, and constant mayhem designed for group play, it's built to deliver lighthearted competition and non-stop laughs. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $29.39, Dragon's Dogma 2 is a sprawling narrative-driven action RPG that lets you forge your own legend as the Arisen in a deeply immersive fantasy world shaped by choice, consequence, and dynamic combat across vast, living regions. Customize your vocation, party composition, gear, and approach to every encounter, while battling towering monsters using physics-driven systems, smart enemy AI, and flexible combat that rewards creativity, positioning, and preparation. Journey alongside pawns, mysterious otherworldly companions that feel like real players, adding strategic depth, emergent moments, memorable encounters, and constant unpredictability to both exploration and intense boss battles. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Lies of P is a Dark Souls-like that reimagines the story of Pinocchio against the hauntingly elegant Belle Epoque, blending gothic atmosphere with brutal, methodical combat. Play as a puppet created by Geppetto, navigating the madness and bloodlust of Krat, a city poisoned by treachery, monstrous foes, and untrustworthy figures, while a mysterious voice guides you to adapt your weapons and skills, unravel the city's secrets, and choose whether to confront challenges with truth or weave lies to survive. Every choice, combat encounter, and moral decision shapes your journey through a nightmarish world where manipulation, danger, and unexpected horrors lurk around every corner. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is a high-octane mech action game from Software that combines their signature fast-paced combat with deep customization and strategic planning, rewarding skillful piloting, clever tactics, and smart build choices. Pilot your mech through dynamic omnidirectional battles across massive stages, using mobility on land and in the air to outmaneuver foes, while customizing parts to tailor your mech to your preferred combat style, letting each mission support unique strategies, loadouts, and experimental tactics. Engage in thrilling boss battles that demand tactical thinking, precision, and mastery of both long-range and close-quarters combat. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Hitman World of Assassination is the definitive stealth action package, uniting Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3 into one massive collection spanning more than 20 detailed living locations. Playing as Agent 47, you'll master the art of creative assassination with total freedom of approach, using disguises, tools, and interactive environments to eliminate high-profile targets in endlessly inventive ways. Beyond the expansive campaign and live content, the addition of Hitman Freelancer introduces a roguelike-inspired mode with persistent progression, strategic planning, resource management, and dynamic objectives, making every mission feel unpredictable, personal, and fresh. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $24.99, Final Fantasy XVI is an epic dark fantasy RPG where you follow Clive Rossfield, the first Shield of Rosaria, sworn to protect his younger brother Joshua, the dominant of the Phoenix. When tragedy strikes, Clive is thrust into a gripping tale of vengeance against Ifrit, a dark icon whose catastrophic power threatens the very fabric of the land. Journey through a beautifully realized world shaped by colossal icons and their wielders, engage in cinematic real-time combat with fluid strategic mechanics, experience branching storylines, character-driven side quests, and intense multiplayer options, and uncover intricate political intrigues, betrayals, and alliances that will decide the fate of Rosaria. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $33.99, Satisfactory is a first-person open-world factory building game with a dash of exploration and combat, where you play alone or with friends to create sprawling, fully automated industrial empires on an alien planet. Construct multi-story factories, design intricate conveyor networks, automate trucks, trains, and liquids, and optimize production to perfection while balancing efficiency with creativity and innovation. Explore vast landscapes, harvest resources, and use vehicles, jetpacks, and jump pads to navigate the terrain and overcome local wildlife, mysterious biomes, and environmental hazards, all while expanding your fix-it operations and unlocking new technologies. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, and unfortunately, there's currently a broken trophy making the platinum unobtainable. For $22.74, Sea of Stars is a vibrant turn-based RPG where you follow two children of the solstice who harness the power of the sun and moon to battle an ancient alchemist's monstrous creations and uncover hidden secrets. You'll explore lush islands, solve environmental puzzles, and engage in timing-based combat that rewards precise inputs, smart party synergy, and creative use of spells and combos across a richly crafted, retro-inspired world filled with secret areas and hidden treasures. Its warm storytelling, handcrafted pixel art, dynamic traversal, and signature Sabotage Studio design philosophy create a nostalgic yet modern adventure with great pacing, memorable characters, and charming side content. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $39.99, Ready or Not is a tense, realistic tactical shooter where you lead an elite SWAT team to restore order in a city overrun by ruthless criminals and widespread corruption, danger, and chaos. You'll plan and execute high-stakes missions, positioning your squad for precise breaches, neutralizing threats, and rescuing civilians, all while making life-or-death decisions that affect your team's survival and the success of each operation. With authentic weapons, gear, and destructible environments, missions reflect real-world inspired scenarios including drug running, human trafficking, and organized crime, demanding strategy, communication, and careful rule-of-engagement adherence. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Visions of Mana is a vibrant action RPG following Val and his childhood friend Hina, the newly appointed Alm of Fire, as they journey to the sacred Mana Tree. Explore a vast, semi-open world teeming with adorable yet ferocious monsters, engaging in fast-paced, three-dimensional combat that harnesses the power of elementals, while switching between characters and classes to suit your preferred playstyle. Encounter dynamic environments, solve puzzles, and uncover hidden secrets alongside friends you meet along the way, all while experiencing bold, signature Mana-style graphics accompanied by a breathtaking, interactive, fully orchestrated soundtrack of 100 immersive tracks. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $35.99, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is a stunning reimagining of the classic RPG that started the legendary Erdrick trilogy, beautifully rebuilt in Square Enix's signature HD 2D engine. You'll embark on a grand quest across the vast world of Alyahan as Ortega's child, assembling a custom party of heroes with unique vocations, appearances, voices, skills, and abilities, including the all-new Monster Wrangler class exclusive to this version. With a blend of nostalgic pixel art and modern visual flair, you'll battle iconic monsters in turn-based combat, uncover secrets in dungeons and towns, and experience a timeless story of courage, destiny, and adventure brought vividly to life. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 65 hours to platinum. For $31.99, Lumines Arise is a fiendishly addictive reinvention of the puzzle classic from the creators of Tetris Effect Connected, where every block pulses with music, triggering dazzling visuals perfectly synced to an eclectic soundtrack. Journey through over 35 stages spanning lush jungles, buzzing Tokyo streets, and surreal outer space environments, matching blocks and crafting insane combos with the all-new burst mechanic, while exploring a variety of single-player modes and online multiplayer to test your skill. With customizable Lumi avatars, optional VR and 4K support, and a soundtrack by Heidelich, Lumines Arise delivers a fully immersive, sensory, and endlessly replayable puzzle experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $20.99, Unicorn Overlord is a tactical fantasy RPG where you reclaim your throne and lead a grand army across a vibrant, meticulously crafted world, blending overworld exploration with exquisitely animated tactical battles. Assemble over 60 unique units, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels, grow your renown through heroic deeds, strategically command your forces to overcome powerful enemies, forge alliances, and uncover the intertwined fates of 5 warring nations in an epic story of loyalty, power, and destiny. Along the way, you'll unlock abilities, customize your units, explore hidden regions, and experience a rich narrative full of twists and surprises. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Lies of P and Hitman, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun, though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.